Welcome back, everyone, for the next part of Library of Ruina. In the last part, we took care of the White Knight and got a couple of healing pages on Hogma's floor. That's literally the only thing that he was lacking, seeing how a couple of his abilities are literally draining away our HP for the sake of speed and extra stagger damage. But it is fine, now we have a way to get around that. With Baptism, that also grants endurance on top of the healing effect, which means Leany Bloody Wings and Attention and Focus are going to get a slight boost as well. Isn't that just great? Absolutely great. And on top of all of that, we have the ability to turn all of our guys into Apostle whenever we feel like it, which in turn prevents them from dying. I mean, they can't go below 1 HP, right? If an Apostle falls to 1 HP, they cannot act until synchronization is disengaged. Which means, during that phase, they're pretty much immortal. Now, I'm not entirely sure if the HP goes back to the original state when during the time when I actually activate this passive, this card, but we'll see about that once we have a chance to try it out, right? Once we have a chance to try it out. And not only that, look at the other cards. Seal Speed Die, Destroy Opponent's Clash, and get an additional Speed die on top of it. More stagger damage, more heals for everyone. It is great. Hogma's floor is getting stronger and stronger around here, right? Absolutely. Now, let's see how Bina's floor is going to be, huh? I mean, from the birds, we can kind of already predict where this one is going to go. Okay, let's just jump right in there, huh? It's probably going to be a nightmare again, seeing how the last encounter with that thing went, but maybe in this game, it goes a bit better, huh? Without the whole leg stuff that literally is blocking everything on my side. Okay, the final episode of the Floor of Philosophy. Now then, let us start. And this one is for Roland, huh? Okay. Roland, do you know of the being Angela was modeled after? Nope, she never really told me about who she was based on, and I didn't really want to bother asking further, seeing how that is literally a topic that she likes to avoid. Angela was created in the image of the person named Carmen. She was one who sought to change the world, or rather the city. Hang on, what? You mean the Carmen who recruited people for a quest to cure humanity? She strove to create a world without conflict. To elaborate, her idea of utopia was one in which people did not harm each other and could mutually understand them. She dreamed of a world where people could dream. But alas, she could never reach that ideal herself, tragically. The fruit of her research could only be born after she sacrificed her life for it. And the head didn't miss that prime opportunity to strike, huh? Of course, her cause was an important offense, even though that was not all. Angela was meant to be the substitute of Carmen, the one who created Angela and carried out the plan. And the one I'm keeping an eye on. He was the same type of individual as I. He merely shouldered the burden of completing the task that the one he loved left behind. He never pursued any greater cause in the true sense. He was frail, yet could not be understood by anyone. It may be that he desperately longed for understanding from another being for that reason. So you're saying Angela was made to fill the Carmen-sized hole in his heart? The forbidden endeavor to create someone, to look over his fragile self. A cocktail of irony and lingering attachment, self-loathing and insanity. The irony of codependency, where two gravely needed each other, but could never be next to one another. The appetite effect for Carmen that compelled him to create a mechanic copy of her, even though there was no real need for such a resemblance. The result ended up resembling him more than Carmen, funny enough. The self-contempt that stemmed from countless contradiction and regrets. And then insanity of neglecting Angela to suffer for a nigh eternity when she was capable of having a mind that is no different from a human. Beautiful, is it not? Beautiful my ass! He was an absolute top-of-the-range nutcase, if what you're saying is true. Yet, he was the beacon of virtue for some. There's no such thing as good in this world, however. There's only what is perceived as such. It is not up to the individual to dare make universal judgment. Right, and I bet he was a spawn of evil to others, I guess. Humans are bound to view the world while carrying certain things on their back. You are no exception, of course. Right back to another memory. I never had a chance to see my parents. I grew up in the hands of an old woman in the back streets. And I was left alone when she was gone, not too long after. Looking for a way to make a living for myself, I jumped into the world of fixing at a young age. I had my gran to thank for that, since she taught me how to survive as a fixer before she left. I spent all of my time dealing with requests and errands for others, rather than doing anything for myself. In time, I gradually forgot. Was there anything that I could do for myself? I thought as I watched the naked and explicit facet of the sin. Should I settle for a life where I won't lack of anything crucial? Will I be happy if I live in the nest? It was when the day of smoke-filled skies and the scent of human were nearing their age. Fuck off! That one is mine to kill.
And you're one stepping kid, aren't you? Hanging all nasty too.
Wait, it's Salvato! Salvador is back! Ah, so they know each other from all the way back, huh? Why didn't he mention that? Why didn't the other guy mention it? Questions for later.
I said fuck off!
Huh?
Try looking at what's in front of you for once. You will miss the most important things if you always look back, don't you know?
Oh, you're not getting any thanks from me.
I wasn't expecting anything.
And I'm still getting credit for this one's head, okay?
What's the young Greensboro thinking? Yeah, anyways, partaking in this war.
It's none of your business.
I'm not here for this radiant permission to the nest.
Are you here for that too, old fart?
I'm an ex-resident bird, so I don't quite need that.
The hell are you here for then?
You're sure ignorant of the world, kids. Take a look.
Oh, a badge of Icon's nest.
An entire association has been hired, see? I frankly don't know what we're fighting for. The smoke really made the city a nasty mess, I give you that. But they won't tell us anything beyond that. All we ought to do is go and kill whoever we are ordered to kill. Such are the principles of the fix and the city as a whole. Say it. How many kills have you scored for Swarm until now?
23. What?
Think your life is worth more than 23 people?
No, all I did was strike at them with my sword so that I could live. My life probably isn't worth anything more than one.
And yet some higher ups believe that a handful of this smoke is worth more than 10,000 of lives. Watch, that is the source of the smoke. Downright hideous, yet expected. What? You vomit with your mask on? Ugh. Filthy tot. You made me creel as well.
What is that thing?
You'd better get used to this kind of scenery. The singularities that keep the city running all have mastered a trick or two hidden from the public eye. Well, we'll be subjugated to Desert Creek now that we've seen this. But this disgust won't go away entirely.
What? This was behind that splendor of the city? The city could be in motion thanks to this crap?
You learned a valuable lesson today, kid.
Which you cannot remember because everything is getting erased. I don't exactly remember the source of the smoke that I witnessed that day, but I can't forget the dreadful image of what makes the city a prosperous place. The sickening world itself.
They don't realize that their convenience is built on the sacrifice of numerous others. They wouldn't even want to know. After the war, I blended back with the city and kept working as a fixer. Numerous people came and went in my life. Countless crises and hardship later, all that remained by my side were the 12 fixers in Charles' office.
Charles' office?
Get the thing out of my face! Ugh!
Sheesh, that's a nasty sleeping habit you have there, mister.
I just stood it off for a moment, that's all. What are you, by the way? Oh, wait, it must be the newer one. You know how everyone else who took this request died awful deaths, right?
Why should I begrudge it? Since during the hours when my soul crushed the depths of my heart, it was seated there beside me.
Great! I get to work with a sickle!
Was it just a oh, got smacked! Why are you calling her a sickle? She was just a... okay, I don't remember the poem, but I guess she was reciting a poem, right?
What the fuck?
It was a passage from a poem I like. Jerk. It helps me accept the agony rather than to suffer trying to shake it off.
Just what kind of argumentation did you get to be so strong? You almost crushed the back of my skull. Ugh.
You aren't any less of a sickle if I'm being honest, mister. I heard you keep that mask on all the time like a creepy psycho. That said, I also heard you are quite skilled. Say, mister, why won't you take your mask off anyway?
Oh, don't cry. We're both grade 1. Let's not cross each other's line. You know the unspoken rule, right?
Oh, no I don't, mister.
Stop with that mister crap. It would make me feel awkward. The doctor said you're older than me too. And I swear I'm gonna pay you back for hitting me twice before the contract with Charles' office ends. So you better be prepared.
Oh, you mean 3 times, my good mister, sir?
Huh? But I could have sworn you only hit me twice! You piece of...
You really shouldn't agitate her anymore, Roland. She might actually end up breaking your skull, just saying.
I first met Angelica while taking on a case concerning a star of the city. It's pretty much unavoidable to talk with your coworker on a long-term mission. Perhaps I should have kept my silence. Was it because of all my colleagues? No, all the people who died so early and suddenly, before I could even call them colleagues, that I grew a yearning for something more. Why did I bother opening up to her?
I was from the outskirts. To be precise, I was a test subject in the wings, apparently. And when they had done experimenting with me, they dumped me in the outskirts. I don't really remember what kind of experiment I went through, but the horrible feelings still persist.
How unfortunate.
You're cold, mister.
It's just too banal.
Yeah, I guess it really is a cliché story when you put it that way. What about you? Tell me something more about the mask.
Just focus on your work. I started wearing a mask following my granny's advice. The reason was that as a fixer, it's important to not let your potential enemy remember your face, if I remember correctly. But now I had to keep my mask on for another reason. I couldn't stand to take it off. I couldn't stand to be open with a clear conscience in the city. The mask became my enclosed world. Couldn't leave.
Please, don't take him to that room. I'm sorry for everything. So please leave my brother be. Please let him be. Ow. What was going on?
Dozing off in the middle of a mission, are you? I don't think you want to criticize anyone else's sleeping habit, huh?
Hey, hold on. That hurts too much.
Well, I still have 2 more hits to go. Wow. You just dropped your courtesy before you're hurt, huh? Or rather, because you're hurt.
I just got a little agitated. Sorry, mister. My childhood must have come back to me while I was asleep.
Oh, you told me about it before. The part about you having a brother was new to me, no?
What about you, Roland? It's about time you told me something about yourself. I participated in the smoke war. An acrid smoke, covering the whole city for a while thanks to that war. Yep, and I saw the source of the smoke with my own 2 eyes. I can't remember what it was anymore, but I still have a feeling that I witnessed something I shouldn't have to this day. And the feeling that I'm taking part in something no better than fueling that disgusting origin. It's like something is spoiling within me. Copious amount of agony surrounded the city. Maybe the reason you're always wearing the mask is...
Heads up, the target is approaching your location.
Well, back to work. We're almost done with this long mission. The target Angelica and I were after was called Blood Red Night. She employed sly trickery to kidnap people from the back streets and the nest alike. The victims were later found on the back street as corpses. Animated corpses. The bodies are empty inside. I have no idea how they are able to move. But they kept walking anyways. They endlessly craved for fresh fins, as if to fill the empty body. She was only designated to starve the city so quickly because the nest saw the red time, I bet. We have arrived at her back room at long last. So many people died on the way here. You and I managed to survive it though. Should we consider that lucky or unlucky, mister? Check this out. How many people did it take to make everything here? I guess there are at least 3,000 folks. Wait, did she make everything out? Oh my god! Wait. That form. Oh. Did she build a castle in the room out of... This is even worse than Love Town. It is Elaine! It is Elena! Oh my god! She is! Okay, that explains why it felt so similar. There was a person like that in the background from the other picture. Oh. It's the wonder of 4,172 people. If you want the exact numbers, of course. You must have made quite a bit of effort to catch me, seeing as you've come all the way here. Just hell we have. Took 2 damn years to track you down. The strings decorating the rooms are all human blood vessels. She's been kidnapping people at random and extracting all of their veins from their body. The things were dealt with on our way here. The shells took all the veins out of, as I expected. How they? They were just crude contraptions of flesh, lacking their own will, unfortunately. It wasn't what I was looking for. I was hoping for one whose veins were flowing with red. It's a little more enticing. Whatever your sentence is, your little game here ends now. Tonight, a star of the city shall fall. She's a rather persistent opponent. We're almost there. Hey, watch your back! Oh god! You didn't have to. So sweet. Damn bitch! Oh, this won't be the last to see of me. The night shall fall once again someday. Shut up and die! People try not to care about the suffering of others. They only give a few dry words of condolence. They never wish to truly understand each other's pain. But Angelica was different. She wanted to learn more about the pain I'm sparing. My agony is abstract and enormous. Could you really understand me? Oh god. Hey, Angelica, can you hear me? Like those who never left the sad fireside corner of my poor black heart. It's finally over. Good work, mister. Keep it together! Hey, you can't just die like this! I can't have you die because of me. Don't close your eyes! Stay with me! Oh, cut it out, you dope! I'm not dead yet! What? Oh, I was just trying to lie flat and rest a bit. Can't you ever give me that? So she's fine. Everything's good. And then you always beat me to death as well. You have no patience for your patient. Oh god. My goodness. Are you actually relieved or what? I have a hard time to tell what you think my mask, mister. I'm wearing this mask because I don't want to show my face to anyone. I was so proud to face the abominable deeds of the city that I've contributed to. I don't want my contouring face to be seen. I don't have the confidence to show myself to anyone. Sometimes I think, if we can kill so many people nonchalantly, just because associations and office orders us to, excusing it as part of our work, then we could be killed by someone with the same kind of excuse. Even if we were to get murdered in the city one day, we wouldn't be able to make a complaint about it. That's what scares me. Oh! 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 She got the mask off! She got the mask off! He's so sad. He's so sad. Yep, that's one problematic face alright. Guess you really were worried for me though. It's bearable to look at. Ugh, my face hurts. I don't get why you care so much about all the problems in the city. Like that's your burden. That's that, and this is this, you know? That's that, and this is this. Yeah, I guess that's how the city is, huh? Wait, so she is the reason why he's always repeating that phrase? But that's kind of sweet. That's really sweet. The person who broke into my world. The person who then became the new foundation of my world. She showed me the way to turn away from the city's agony, even without my mask. You may have been a good person, but I would not consider you a wise one. You heard about the pain I was sparing, and taught me how to turn a blind eye to it. You said you embraced the pain, but you only pretended to do so. Oh my soul, you're better than a well-beloved. Yeah. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. I can see the stomach part. I can see the lantern. I can see the eyes. I don't see the blindfolds though. But I guess the blindfolds are somewhere on the arms. God, it is that bird. It is that cursed bird. Well, have you enjoyed your dream? I am but one of many who play the tunes of the apocalypse in the abyss. Come now. She isn't even able to talk! Beat us ready for combat! Oh, once upon a time, 3 happy birds lived in a warm and lush forest. I guess we have to unlock the actual fight first, huh? Pretty much like the White Knight when we had to fight against the imposter and unlock the... Now I forgot the name of the other bird. Wait, Plague Doctor. We had to unlock the Plague Doctor so that he transforms into the White Knight, right? Pretty much. Okay, first and foremost, I wonder if we can be of any help. You're right, even minor thoughts are hard to change on their own. You need a lot of energy to take a revelation and actually change your mindset. I don't know. We've got to do what we can somehow, right? Indeed, we shall let him freely utter his sentiments first. Right. Now then, but before any else, there won't be anything to be afraid of. Let's be free before we have a chance to face fear. Let's not forget the quotes, right? One attached to me for each head that was chopped off, and I turned my gaze away, looking for a new person. To save them from their fears? Let me close my eyes in peace. I want to fall sound asleep now. Let's get out of this place. I'll help you with it. Let's see. There can't be any way, or rather any better way than this to escape from the pain and insecurity. You will join me and sleep here, because you don't have a choice. With just one simple act, I will give you a permanent and comfortable rest. Is that really that comfortable if you literally chop off the heads? You've been freed from the other dangers. How can you not see this as salvation? I am only helping you, so you will no longer tremble in fear. Okay, was that the line that I wasn't able to catch? There won't be anything to be afraid of. Yeah, that was the line that I wasn't able to catch. Okay. Now, Roland! What is your gimmick now? A lamp that burns forever. Starting with the first scene, inflict a random assistant librarians with enchantment every 3 scene. More librarians are affected with the subsequent occurs. 1, 2 to 3. Ah, so you're able to enchant more and more people? Oh, that's not good. Darkness. Starting with the 3rd scene, use the combat page Darkness every 3 scene. What does Darkness do? Sleepy Eyes. Each time an ally is defeated, permanently gain 5 feeble in this arm. When all allies die, at a stagger, all stagger damage resistance change to fatal. So I have to defeat all the eyeballs. And the eyeballs don't have any passives. Do they still get the boost for being fast? Gain 3 power against... yeah. They still have the boost. But the boost only afflicts the nib card, right? Yeah, seems like it only afflicts the nib card. Okay, that's good. Wait, you already go for... did you already enchant somebody? Yes, you already enchanted my Cena. You don't even have the enchantment stage. You straight go for the kill. That's not so good. Maybe I should attack the other guy. Just for the sake of Fairy. Yeah, Fairy. If he has Fairy, then it might be better for me if I were to redirect all of those hits to that guy. Yeah. That sounds much better. At the very least, even if he is able to avoid my attacks, I'm still able to do some damage against him then. And there isn't really much that I can do against Intense Stare. I mean, I could try if I roll max. But let's be serious, my luck is never on point, so I'm just going to take the hit for now. Go. A little bit of Fairy, just the way we like it. That got rid of the 25 dice. Now, technically speaking, Cena should be fine now, right? The instant dead card is gone. So technically speaking, she should be fine now. Okay, you got a hit on my gremlin. That's not so good. Come on. It's almost staggered. Yes. Yes. I mean, sure, you're going to end up staggering yourself. But let's be serious about this. Technically speaking, that outcome would be much better for us. Right? It's just better for us. He has double 5. So he's going to get a couple of free hits on both my Crazy and Cena. But I guess it's still going to be fine. Yeah, it's still going to be fine. Okay, I was only able to get 1 fairy. That isn't really optimal. But it's still fine. Ah, never mind. Never mind. Crazy has so much protection. She doesn't really care about it. I almost forgot about that. Okay. Down to 18, that's good progress. He staggered himself and actually died. Cena staggered herself, that's not so bad. At the very least I don't really have to worry about salvation during the next turn. There we go, a little bit of erosion. There. Okay, I need a small flutter for Fortune, so that she has a better chance to avoid the next hits. Cena still enchanted. Okay, now, summation. Inflict darkness to all characters, including self this scene. You're not going to explain darkness, right? Yeah, you're not about to explain darkness. That is not good. Yeah, everything that's dangerous has been redirected, so we don't really need to worry about a thing. Everyone was able to draw around a roll of 15 as well. Or maybe not all of them. Most of them were able to block the hits, so that's good. Lots of fairy hits, that's even better. Okay, I'm not entirely sure that Sword of Volition doesn't really seem to be that good. But then again, I probably need a higher emotion level for that. Yeah, most likely. But it's fine, at the very least I can use it and don't worry about my light since it literally recovers everything as well, right? Yeah, pretty much. It just recovers everything. So, next up. Fully restore selected light. I don't need that. Enemy target will be forced to target the librarian back, regardless of speed. That could become helpful. Minimum value taken. The weight of sin could become handy as well. That could really be handy. Seeing how I literally always roll the minimum value, more strength would become handy. But at the same time, it also is going to do some damage. So I'm going to give that to Fortune as well, seeing how she has a healing ability as well. Right? Yeah, she has a healing ability, so she should technically be fine. Now what about that darkness? Unaffected by power-related... I see. Well, that's certainly not going to be that good for me. If it does... It's not going to get used up, and that means it's supposed to be on the second slot then, right? Counter dices are weird at times. Counter dices are really weird at times. But still, I should be able to finish off a couple of those. Yeah, I knew it! I knew it! The 20 got in the way! The 20 got in the way! It would have certainly killed somebody! It would have killed somebody! God damn it! Wait, is that guy seriously still alive? Did that one eyeball survive with 1 HP? Never mind. Was about to say. Okay, everything is fine. Everything is fine. They staggered themselves, but that's good. At the very least, I don't need to worry about all of those hits, right? Okay, I'm gonna get a recovery one for... Is that one better on Ruina? Detecting enemy with most HP, recover HP ally. At least 2, up to 8. 3 times per scene. Yes, I'm gonna give that to Ruina. Okay. You're still trying to go for it. But you know what? That's fine. That is certainly fine. A slow multi-slash in order to make sure that he actually dies. Okay, that should do the trick. I mean, technically speaking, Bina is already damaging him. Not right now. But after this turn, she's damaging him. Maybe that was already enough? Oh! But it's good. We can already start damaging him a little. He already has minus 16. So many debuffs. Minus 20. So, okay. Everyone light recovery, everyone is sitting, and everyone is blocking that mass attack, right? Yeah, everyone has a strong card on their mass attack dice. Okay guys, that should... Okay, crazy, that was a bit close with 16, but everything is fine. Everyone is able to block the hits, that's good. Heh. I don't get it. Wasn't he supposed to be super weak now? Wasn't he supposed to be super weak? Or is it because of his mass attack? Ah, right, the darkness. It blocks. It is able to cure his whole weakness thing. It was able to cure his whole weakness thing because of darkness. Ah. That seems fair. Yeah, that's safe. That's such a waste. I would have totally been able to stagger him during the last phase if he didn't win for darkness. Oh well. Okay, then we have punishment, judgment at the start of the scene. Nah, I'm not going to go for sin. Should I? It does percentage damage. But Nah. Nah, I'm not about to juggle with Sin around here. Librarian attacks bonus damage equal to the numbers of the scene that passes without the Librarian taking damage. That one could become useful. I mean, once Fluttering is active, she shouldn't get any hits, right? Okay, now I should be able to attack him, right? Certainly, I should be able to attack him now. You know what? I'm gonna add one more attack. Erosion is always going to be helpful, and that should ensure that he's going to die now, right? Yeah, it's gonna be fine. Maybe I went overboard. Maybe a little bit. But baby, come on, Xena. Come on, Xena, you got this. Come on, eliminate! 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 Yes! Okay! It worked! I got it! The big bird with this many eyes decided to watch over the forest for intruders, and the rest I wasn't able to reach. Okay. Is it right for someone to impose their own definition of justice and punish other based on it? Well, that kind of depends on the person. Right now, we have that beast to handle. Hang on, we not just have to face what I think of at the end of it, are we? Maybe we are crazy, maybe we are. I would suggest you be faithful to the present moment, rather than to worry about the future. Nina's right, let's not worry about the end yet. First we need to reach it. People have committed misdeeds since long ago. Okay, but the background is a bit hard to read. And why do they commit them, knowing it is wrong? But perhaps the same can be said for me. One is only obligated to follow their own justice. The pain of ripping myself open was nothing. The agony of losing you had numbed me. And I wish to inflict the same pain back to them. Isn't it truly wicked to commit a sin and then fear the punishment? Now that's true, but you aren't supposed to do the punishment yourself, right? You need to be fair about it. If one committed sin, isn't it only right that they are punished? Bearing the karma of my loved one, I shall bring just punishment upon those who robbed me of what is mine. We are punished for our sin, but it's clear that yet more will sprout from the roots of sins. But pretty much everyone is going to get even more punishment. Thus punishment must uproot sin. And then people have committed misdeeds since long ago. Okay, he already repeats himself, right? Knowing that it is wrong. Yeah. Okay, Roland. Punishing bird face. I don't see a cage, so that's a bit worrisome. Misdeeds not allowed. Offensive dice gain 50 power when clashing against offensive dice. They must be punished. If the character takes damage, inflict punishee on the attacker. Enter punishment mode next scene. Punishment. In punishment mode, the number of speed dice is increased to 5 for one scene, and use a special combat page against the character that attacks him last. Also, all stagger damage resistance changed to fatal. Pretty much I want to trigger the punishing phase. Interesting. And what about the others? Keeper of the Black Forest, to protect. When Roland is not in the punishment mode, gain vigilance every 2 scene, and switch between attack and defense mode each scene. Chase away. When Roland is in punishment mode, enter attack mode for the scene. Forest Keeper, prioritize target stagger character. Speed is fixed at specific value each scene. Offensive die gain 2 power against target with slower speed. Roost. HP does not go below 1. When HP drops to 1, go into a dormant stage and awaken in free scene with full HP and stagger resistant recovery. So I can't kill them. But I also have to get rid of them, otherwise they're just going to get in our way. I see. Well, I can certainly ignore 2 of them. So we just have to endure the pack for a little. Okay, it's gonna be fine. It's totally going to be fine. Wait, do they have a... Is there... Vigilance? I didn't read Vigilance. I thought they didn't have that yet. I thought they're going to get that later. Ah, so much for that, huh? So much for that. Good that we saw that now. And they're quite endurant, I have to say. Okay, a little bit of stagger recovery. No damage whatsoever. Down to 50%. Okay. And we got the stagger. Okay, so I don't really need to worry about that guy for a while. Whoa! What? What? What happened there? Does he have 13 strength? What the red mind gives the... What? Where did that... Wait, where's Vigilant? Where the heck was Vigilant? What? Oh god, did I miss something? I must have missed something. And he's trying to boost his attack. Well, don't worry, I'm not about to clash against you, that's for sure. I'm not entirely sure if this is going to be enough to finish them all off, but at the very least we're going to do a lot of damage around here. Like really, we are going to do a lot of damage around here. Every single one of them are getting very close to being staggered. This guy's already staggered. Maybe I added too many attacks to the top left one. Yeah, most likely I added too many attacks, but that is fine. That is certainly fine. Everything for the sake of playing it safe. There we go. Extra damage. He is gone. He's certainly trying to boost up his... Actually speaking, can I avoid the whole punishing phase if I were just to stagger him with block dices? I see a possibility around here. Okay, 3 of them are already disabled, that's good. What about the last one? Am I able to get the last one? I got the last one as well, okay. Now, this one is getting blocked with energy shields. And everyone else is going to take the last die after Bina takes care of all the counter dices. And afflict some fairy. Yeah, that should certainly work. That should certainly work. At the very least, thanks to our range pages, I don't need to worry about the 50 hits. It's already down to 40 stagger, that's good. Block that, down to 39, 42, 29, 28. Come on, just a bit more. Just a tiny bit more. He's already down to 11. Staggered, okay, smoke applied. Down to 145. Am I able to stagger him right now? Or am I able to defeat him right now? It would be good, but at the same time... Wait a second, maybe Sena's able to throw another eliminate. Yes! 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 Yes, she's able to draw another eliminate. Now I just need to time it right. There's a high chance that she's going to roll really high with eliminate. That should be enough. That should be enough, and not enough to kill with the others. Yeah, that should be good. 12. 12. 18. Yes. Yes, good. 20. Perfect. Got the eliminate. Got the attack buff. Everything's going according to plan. The small bird decided to punish the creature's wrongdoing with its beak. Now! Judgment! Wait, where's the text? Did I move over to the left corner? Was there no text whatsoever? Oh, I don't know. Maybe I swift. Maybe I wasn't the right. Yeah, there's the right chance. Ah, oh, that always happens. And you lot have committed an unforgivable sin against me. That is why you need to be judged, and this won't change. Sure. Oh god, I was distressed because I couldn't overlook any little thing. There will never be a day when the scale of justice does not tilt. I see. I will liberate you from agony the agonizing feeling of guilt. I mean, wait, down there? Living an honest life has to be an impossibility in this city. Is I sure about that? There can't be such a thing as unfairness. I shall judge you solely by my discrimination, I guess? Wait, up there? When I've talked to the old oh god, I can't read that! It's too red! It is too red! This scale, I wish for immortality upon the sinner, or immorality upon the sinner. I condemn you, but you will still commit more sins without end, no matter how many times I judge you, huh? All constantly sin, and you lot have committed an unforgivable sin against me. Okay, he's already repeating himself. I wasn't really able to catch all of them, but the background is really not that good for me. I can't read anything that goes over there. Unless they're still moving a little bit to the left. Every little thing. Okay. Now, Roland. Tear at bandages. Take no damage from bleed, burn, and... Oh, really? Sure. Marks of Sin. At the start of the scene, gain 10 Marks of Sin. On hit, transfer a stack of Mark of Sin to the target. All dice gain power equal to the amount of marked sin the target has. Unjust scale. Start with the scene 1. Starting with scene 1, all characters gain 1 Mark of Sin. Judgment. If the character has 5 or more marked sins at the start of the scene, use the special combat page Judgment on them. If 3 or more characters have 3 marks of sin at the start of the scene. Oh, Caesar's Judgment is back, that's not good. Overflowing Misdeed. After using Judgment and Caesar's Judgment, lose 25 of max stagger resistance. I see. And the Shriekers are back, the runaway birds, but at the very least, they are not immortal. I'm just gonna block those dice with my natural rolls. We are not going to focus that many hits on Justicia for now. I guess for the time being it would be wiser for us to just get rid of the birds themselves. Yeah, most likely. Okay, everyone gets a hit from Justice Blade. Another stagger, that's good. I was able to block one of his dices. Not enough for that stagger, but that's alright. Okay, erosion. That one is down, perfect. Second stagger. Okay, for next scene I don't need to worry about the birds at all. Smoke has also been applied. Okay. Good job, another bird is down. Get rid of all of our... Oh yes, we got rid of our justice, or our sins, right? Okay, he's going to go for judgment, but that's alright. Okay. And I'm still not entirely sure if I can transfer my sin to him, so the other 3 are just continuously stacking the sins on my crazy for now. Okay, that went through, good. Another blocked speed die. The second blocked speed die. Now we just need to get rid of a couple of his defense dices, but that's fine. There we go. And that was the last of them. Now everyone is free to do whatever they want. All the power! All the power for crazy! And we got the stagger! That's even better! Okay. Yeah. Oh, wait. Did that happen with Deep as well? I guess I did. Ah, shoot. That wasn't according as planned. Oh! Am I? Yes! Eliminate! 3 times in a row! To keep the forest peace, Longman waits the sin of those who entered. Then, in the middle of all that chaos rises, someone shouts, "It's the beast!" Holy hell! Yeah. Well, Apocalypse Bird is always big, huh? 1,400 HP! Oh, shoot! Oh, God! Sink with me together. Don't take another step forward and just stop here. This is my judgment and punishment against all, and salvation at the same time. What if something is taken from me? Will I turn away for a split second? What if my mind wavered, deterred me from making a fair outcome? Seeing this, what can I accomplish with my small power? You call that small power? Darkness. The darkness will forever be the same. So I only have to trust in myself. I surrender all of my being to the fires of hell, maybe? At hell? The blade is always pointed in the same direction. The one that I deemed correct. You see? Finally, the strength and outcome I've mastered, are revealed. The time has come to punish my wrongdoings and yours alike. So you're going to punish yourself as well? I am but one of the many who play the tunes of the apocalypse in the abyss. I'm afraid of what the end might be like. But you still have to head towards it, huh? Although the end won't be as excruciating as now. Oh god. Yeah, something else might be. Those who endure until the last moment shall reach an apocalypse for themselves. Nothing will dare harm you, except of that thing. When you reach the end, there will be no such thing as fear. Are you sure about that? Are you so sure about that? Sync with me together. Don't take another step forward. Okay, now he's repeating himself. Roll it! What happened? What happened? Look at all those speed dices. 3, 6, 7. You have 7 speed dices. The monster in the Black Forest used 3 out of 8 possible patterns over 3 scenes. Out of 8 possible patterns? The 3 birds, each scene, switch an active egg effect from the Apocalypse Bird. The Apocalypse Bird's egg cycles the following order: big eye, small beak, long arms. Repeat. Roland's resistance changes depending on the current active egg. Cracking egg. If staggered with the Apocalypse Bird's egg effect is still active, the character will lose HP and the current active egg will be permanently expired. At the start of the next scene, recover from stagger, purge all status ailment, and gain 2 strength and endurance. So do I need to crack the eggs then? Eternal Peace. HP does not go below 75 and... what? So I can kill him, is that it? I mean, he's immune to all types of damage either way. The Big Bird's Recollection. Use designated combat page. This pattern will not be used once Big Eye's effect expires. Designated combat page. What is that supposed to mean? Big Eye's effect. Unaffected by power relate. Oh, come on. Everyone? Everyone. Surveillance, brilliant eyes. Oh god, okay, first and foremost, mass attack page. 2 librarians with the most heavy guilds. Guild? Do we still have guild? Heavy guild, unused. Target and horrify next scene. And I can't avoid that. Brilliant eyes, target lose light. Another mass attack page. Light illuminating the forest. On hit, inflict 1 bind paralysis. If the character is defended by this, replay on another target. So do I need to take that hit? No wait, defeated. I read that wrong. That's defeated. So I can technically block it. And he's using that twice. Slam down, 3-8, 3-6 isn't so bad. Brawl, recover HP. Why would you want to recover HP? On Clash Win, gain strength next scene. Okay, that's something I don't want. Okay. Mass attack pages. Mass summation, so that should be easy to be blocked. Individual is a bit more tricky. The Big Bird's eye only blocks attack boost, but the protection should still work. Okay then, let's do that. Time to break a couple of fist cards, huh? At the very least we were able to protect at least from one mass attack. The second one. Okay, everyone block that one. Second die. Still good. Okay. Last one. Couple of hits. It's still fine. It is still fine. It's still in acceptable range. I was able to apply some erosion and smoke, so we are able to do... Oh my god, we're doing a lot of damage. We're doing a lot of damage. Thank you, fairies. As useful as always, right? As useful as always. Wait a second, wasn't it supposed to do no damage? Or was it only because of... Yeah, only the Judgment Bird had the effect of no damage, right? Well... Okay, that was a good start. Now what? Did he move? Peace for all. Protection. Protect the Black Forest. He's getting a bit aggressive. And nobody is getting attacked by indirect attack, right? Yeah, everything is covered. Everything is covered. Everything is good. We're able to avoid it. That's good. The paralysis is already working in our favor. Never mind. He got one free hit on my gremlin. I guess I did miss one attack after all. But it's still fine. It is still fine. He's already down to 94. 91. It's good. Everyone's going to have a lot of protection in the next scene. Okay. Come on, Fortune. You need 2 hits. You need a couple of lucky hits. Erosion is already coming along. Still not enough. And he swapped to the small Beak. The cost of 2 random pages in the Librarian's hand is risen by 1. Really? Really? I'm really sorry, but we have to take the hit. We need to prioritize our life recovery right now. Especially in this stage when he's literally about to drain our life even further. Okay. I'm not entirely sure if he was able to get any strength from it, but at the very least we're getting really close to staggering him. Down to 25. 15. A stagger on. Oh no, crazy! You can't stagger! Not like this! Not like this! I need that for later! I need that for later! It's already down to thousands! The small bird's mouth that could devour anything was shut. Okay. 1 egg broken, more strength for him. That's not good. It's immune to status ailment. Ah! Ah! Well, my smoke still counts, right? Inflict heavy guilt. Well then, guys, let's try. Let's try to apply. Oh god. Let's try to apply the good stuff around here. we need to stagger him one more time. We need to stagger him one more time. He's only getting stronger from here, right? He's only getting stronger. Oh my god. Come on. Come on. Come on. Just... Oh god, he's gonna get so much strength in the next scene. It's gonna get so much strength. Oh! Wait, what? The dice on this page, mass individual. The dice on this page and those targeted by the unaffected by power gain and losses. On hit, damage equal dice value target with a guild plus 2% of target's max HP and resistance. Well, at the very least, it doesn't have the instant death feature, so that's good. So, okay, Bina's going to get staggered this next turn. Everyone is trying their best to block the attacks. Oh god, it's not gonna be pretty. It's not gonna be pretty, but at the very least we have all the protection in the world right now. Right? At the very least we have all the protection in the world. He already... We can't lower his HP any further. That isn't really so good, but oh well. Okay, so Bina got a couple of sin points. And more are being added. It's not going to have Ceaseless Judgment, right? At the very least, I really hope it doesn't have Ceaseless Judgment. It would be really bad for me if it had. Okay. Bit of erosion, which doesn't work because right now it's kind of immune to that. 140. 23. Come on. Come on. We need to work on our lights. We need to work on our lights. The next round is much better. The next round is much better. The big eye, the big eyes are going to block the attack boost, right? And I'm not even sure if this is probably not going to be enough in order to clash, or in order to stagger it. Ah, Gremlin, I guess you have to tank a couple of hits, huh? Yeah, you kind of have to tank a couple of hits. There isn't much we can do about it. But it's fine. It's fine. At the very least, we're getting really close to the stagger, right? At the very least, we have that. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. You got this. Bina staggered, but it was to be expected. Down to 16. 11. Okay. Okay. At the very least, we were able to get the long arms now. Which means he's no longer endurance to ailments, right? He still gets the attack buff, but thanks to Apocalypse power, nobody's going to get the attack buff, right? So, okay, every attack is redirected, Bina's safe. I don't need to worry about the attack boost. Okay, let's see how it goes. Of course, it rolled max while I rolled minimum. I mean, at this point, it's not really that surprising, right? Okay, a little bit of burn, that's good. Protection for everyone. Crazy is working hard in order to regain all of her light. Redirected to Fortune. After all, she has all the parry cards, so she should be able to regain her stack without any issues. Okay. Well, that didn't really do that much. That didn't really do that much for us, but still, that's still somewhat helpful. So, okay, everyone is redirected. Mina's going to apply a lot of fairies now. And yeah, that's it. Okay, first and foremost, the blade of the prescript. In order for him to get a couple of erosion points. Anything that speeds up the stagger damage around here, right? Anything that can help us with the stagger damage. Okay, that was blocked. Perfect job. He still has 100, but that's fine. Come on, Gremlin. You can endure that, right? You can certainly endure that. Couple of free hits. There we go, Fortune's able to recover. Down to 67. Okay. Now he has an attack buff, but at the same time, it shouldn't really work, right? It shouldn't really work. Now that I think about it, you might even be able to inflict some bind and paralysis on us, but we'll see, right? We'll see. Okay, so the darkness was already blocked, already the fright. So we have that at least. Crazy got hit. Gremlin got hit. Everyone gets hit by the last one, but that's fine. Wait, I think Gremlin got staggered as well. Okay, that would be terrible actually. Oh, Cena! Come on, Cena! Okay, she can endure. Couple of hits, down to 37. 26, 23. Come on. Just a tiny bit more. We are almost there. There we go. Finally, a stagger. Finally, staggered. The big bird's far-seeing eyes were blinded. Now. 24 scenes. Holy hell. That fight. Peace for all. Okay. Now you have the attack buff. And you have a quite powerful attack coming. But at the very least... we don't have to worry about the X anymore, right? At the very least, we don't have the X anymore. If Gremlin is going to survive it, seeing how he's already staggered, and I also noticed that the horrific eyes are actually able to change all our weaknesses to fatal, so lucky for us that I had ominous power in order to regain 3 lights on my crazy, huh? Otherwise he would have gotten hit by 1818, which is in turn, or rather in turn means 30, 34? And 36. It would have hit for 36. There's a high chance you might be able to survive it, but I don't want to get staggered either, right? We do not wish to get staggered either. Okay. They were able to block it. Bino got hit, but that was to be expected. Ooh, it is even 40 damage. Never mind. Sorry, crazy. I guess you can't recover your light, but at the very least you survived, huh? At the very least you were able to survive. So we take that. Okay. He has 2 strength next scene. Cena is still recovering her light, so that's good. Down to 300. Brandon is dead. Are you spamming that now? Because I don't appreciate it. It's a tiny bit too much damage. Okay, let's do it like this. Okay, Cena was able to block. Bina survived. Crazy is barely alive. But that's good. The fairies are going to help us out very soon. Okay. Second recovery for our little fortune. Ooh, Bina hanging on 27, I see. Come on, more burn for that bird. Oh, finally. Finally no mass attack. I was about to say. I need more strength now. I need more strength. And everyone. Fortune, you're hanging in there, right? You're hanging in there. Do you need some strength? I don't think strength is going to help you out. So in that regard, I'm going to give the strength to Bina in order to make sure that we get even more fairies around here. Okay, the first hit landed. Fairies landed as well. We didn't really do any damage, but that's fine. What we really care about is the fairy stack right now. Cena is doing wonders around here. Down to 200. Come on. Come on. We almost have him staggered. Just a tiny bit more. It's just a tiny bit more. There we go. Thank you, Fortune. You're hanging on. You're hanging on. Freaking mass attacks. Oh, it's always the mass attacks. Oh, thank you, Omnid Power. Kinda need that one. Okay, everyone ready? Protection 4. Fortune should be safe. Bina's a bit in danger with 11 stagger and 27, but at the very least the others are in a good situation, right? Okay, everyone was able to block the first mass attack. Now the second one. Second one is also fine. Good, good, very good. Come on, guys. It's just a little bit more. It's just a little bit more. There's barely anything left. Would you please finish him off right now? Like, really? That fight has been going on for way too long. I don't even want to know how much I need to edit later. Holy hell! Thank you! Thank you! And with that, the forest has become quiet once again, right? Okay, I was about to say. Once it showed us scene something, I thought, okay, now comes the big one. But no, we're all understand. We're all understand. Oh god, the endurance battles, right? Those endurance battles. Omnis Power. Very good card, I have to say. It's a very, very good card. Okay. Because I know that on the day of my final agony, you will be there, lying in my sheets, oh so long, so that you might once again attempt to enter my heart. Whew! Well, Mina, that was a long fight, huh, Roland? I'm scared. I'm afraid of what decision I might make at the end. I don't know how great that guy you've been watching was, but I'm just a nobody. I'm nothing more than a speck of rust on the gear of this world. I was just one of the many foul people partaking in the vile world. That is why I'm so afraid. The city as it is, humanity as they are, and us as we are. Observe simply what your eyes can see, without imputing any external value to it. We've turned away from lots of things, saying that's that and this is this. We ran from reality, and my wife and I got what's coming to us. It's automatically no one's fault that things went south. I guess I'm partly responsible of it too. I'm paying my price for remaining a bystander in the city. Perhaps you're right. But even if I didn't look away, could I have stopped this massive cycle alone? Everything shall repeat. We managed to break the cycle one time, yet as librarians are now going through another repetition. What truly matters, however, is that the cycle did break at least once. And that means it can surely happen again, right, Bina? Breaking it once. That is all I have to tell you. You may visit me for tea occasionally. Let us have this trivial chit-chat from time to time. And with that, level 6 and the ego pages. Oh my god, I'm actually. Oh my no. So many eggs! So many eggs! The long arm. A longbird's arm. Concealed time. Take no damage for a certain status ailment. Burn, bleed, fairy, sin. Ah, okay, that one seems interesting. Wait a second, why fairy though? Oh god. No! 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 Roland's guess must be true then! Unless an enemy is able to steal our cards from Bina. Oh no! Big eyes. Big eyes. Imprison the light. Single ally. At the start of the scene, inflict an enchantment to all enemies. Enchanted enemies prioritize this librarian as a target and deal 2/4 damage. Extra damage with attacks. Gain 1/2 power in clashes against enchanted enemies. And recover 2/5 HP and stagger resistance upon winning a clash. Okay, that card seems interesting. Then we have the small beak. And the small beak breaks, whispers endlessly. Single ally. Add a small beak page to hand. Cost 0. On play, return to hand. Take 5% of max HP as damage. Restore 1 light. The page is also included into the decks of subsequent acts. So it does 5% of damage, or is that on both of us? Because as a recovery card, it sounds interesting. But I don't want to take 5 damage every time. Now we'll see, right? We'll see. Anyways, more cards. The Beast. The day when Big Bird's eyes that could see hundreds of kilometers away. Longbird who could judge any sin, and Smallbird's mouth that could devour everything united into one. darkness fell upon the forest. A single ally activates when the selected librarian possesses all of the following abnormality pages: big eye, small beak, long arms. All dice of this character targets targeted by this characters are unaffected by power gain and losses, and a minimum and maximum value are lowered by 3. Interesting, so I can debuff my enemies with my beast. At the end of the scene, all other characters take 15 damage, and this character fully restores their light. Really? Full light recovery! That sounds really good! Then we have the Guardian of the Forest. That's when the birds decided to become the Guardians of the Forest. They love this forest more than anyone else did, so they wanted to protect the creatures living in the forest and keep the peace. All librarians gain 1 haste at the start of each scene for the duration of the reception. If all 5 librarians each have an abnormality page, gain 1 strength, or rather 1/2 strength and endurance in addition, for free for the entire scene. Interesting. Then we have peace. The bird began to prowl the forest, looking for the beast, but there was nothing. There were no creatures, no sun and moon, and no beast. All that was left was just a bird in the black forest. Single ally. When there's no intruder present, the first enemy the selected librarians attack is marked as intruder, excluding mass attack page. All of the intruders' attacks deal 2/4 less physical and stagger damage. Also, the intruder takes 1/2 bonus damage from attacks. Interesting. So I can... Am I not able to put both of them together then? I can debuff him with the peace and intruder sign, while also buffing everyone up with the Guardians of the Forest, simply by giving everyone 1 abno page. And if things go really sour, I can always rely on the beast, right? Or something like that. I'm not entirely sure yet. Nevertheless, ego paint! Yes. The Lamp. Best individual, combat start. Enemy are not influenced by power and loss, gain and losses for the scene, so I can deactivate any type of power attack. 7 to 14. Justicia. On hit. Deal damage equal to 10% of target's max HP. Interesting. Even though the maximum is only 50, but that's still quite a lot of damage. Then we have the Beak. Reduces the cost of 2 random pages in hand by 1. Until they are used. Does not stack. Okay, that one is also kind of interesting, especially on Crazy's current deck, seeing how pretty much all of the cards are kind of costly. 7 to 10 is really a lot of damage, but we take that. Twilight. Inflict 1 paralysis next scene. Inflicts 2 paralysis, pretty much. A 6, 8, 5, 12. Okay. And then Apocalypse. Masturbation. On use. If user is at 50% or lower, all dice on this page get Ooh, that one sounds really good. Deal 50% more damage against targets with 50 HP or less. I'm even going to do even more damage. Oh, that card is really good. Pina! Your flow has become even stronger than before! And what is there? 3 going episodes! I see! Okay! Anyways, I need to make a cut right now. I'm not even going to look how long the part is already, seeing how I probably have to cut a lot again, thanks to the long battle of 24 scenes with the birds. But anyways, I hope you guys had fun with today's part, and see you in the next one, when we are going to check out pretty much all the golden episodes, and head straight to the next invitation. I hope you guys had fun, and see you then. Bye bye!